So people are always asking me how I do this eye makeup, and it's not very complicated, and I figured I'd just show you how I do it. Things you're gonna need: little brush, it's all I use, it's not very complicated. Also, pardon my morning hair. Colors that you need yellow, and you need this blue, and you need a reddish, just a reddish color. I use like, it's kind of brownish red. Okay, and all I do is lose my brush under my camera, or under my computer. I always start with the yellow, just rub that brush in there, and right in the middle. I know it's not going to show up very well on the computer camera until I'm done, but rub it right down the middle of your eye, starting from your brow all the way to the bottom. And the next thing I do is clean my little brush off, and I go right to that red, and you gotta go right, start in the very corner and brush towards the yellow, up towards your brow. Same thing on the other side. Considering we got two eyes and we like them to look even. So now you have like this darker red going into the yellow. I always give a little rub here on the insides just to smooth it out. And I don't know if you can see it yet. And then clean it off again. And take the blue, which the blue is the brightest color that I use. Try to use a really bright blue, and then from the outside corner, brush inward up to the brow. And same thing on the other side. Okay, and this is a little trick that I like that makes it look a little more continuous. Let's take, right here you got a pink. It's actually not white, it looks white, but it's a pinkish color right here next to my purple. And I take the pink real lightly, and I go over the whole thing back and forth. Just blend it in. Rub the corner a little bit. It also brightens the colors a little bit to put on the pink color. And when done with that, I take a really, really, really light blue, or you can even use white, and just touch the very inside corners. And you have a really, really cool, almost like rainbow effect going across the eyes. And I'm dropping things, but that's okay. Of course, don't forget your eyeliner. I'm a terrible person, and I usually just do eyeliner on my bottoms. I know you should do it on both so you don't look too heavy on one side, but usually I'm pretty lazy about that, just because I wear eye makeup every day. So it gets a little darker underneath. And of course, everybody's favorite step, because I see a lot of people with a lot of mascara on, but mascara is our favorite step. And I don't know where the myth comes from that you have to be sticking your tongue out every time you do this, but I do see a lot of people do it. And I have the Maybelline, the big eyes by the falsies, so I do my bottom lashes too. Though you don't necessarily have to, and a lot of times if you put liner on the bottom, you probably shouldn't. Just because it makes it a bit heavy. Kind of makes it look like your eyes are drooping if you get too dark on one side. And my key rule, which should be everybody's key rule, is if you do something dramatic with your eyes, don't do something dramatic with your lips, because then you look like a clown, honestly. So I'm just going with a really, really light shade of pink, which is Liquid Shine. Which I just put on like a retard. But that's okay. And so then you have a nice shine. You have the colors going across. People are always saying it looks so continuous, looks so good. But that's how it's done. It's not very complicated. Sometimes I'll take the little brush, if I can find it. Take one of these, and I'll take this very bright purple and just barely touch it over the top. I know it doesn't look like it changes much, but it actually makes your brow look a little stronger, so it doesn't look like it's lost to the colors. And that's how it's done, and I really need to stop dropping things, but that's the whole process. Okie dokie.